Good morning, world. It's back again. Good day in the land of the living. Back again. Some people call me poet. Some people call me prophet. My presentation name is not for sale. Because a gift God gave me, you can't put a price on it. Take all those names, throw them away. They don't mean anything. The only name I want you to remember on this platform is the characteristics of Jesus, the knowledge of the universe of God. And that's the names I want you to remember when I leave. Now, the title of this excerpt this morning, the Sunday was over, the Sabbath was over yesterday, and this Sunday morning, I want to talk about resentments. And what people don't know about resentments is this: the only person they kill is you. That's why you got to learn how to free yourself. When I talk about destroying, you understand, generational curses, resentments, you have to know how to release yourself. Now, I want to talk about a great man in my eyes. I don't care what everybody else sees. I want to talk about a great man, and that man was my father, who was there, not there a lot of places in my life. You understand what I'm saying? That, I wish he would have been there, but God always replaced my those places he wasn't with good people. But like them people, when they got there, I treated the love that they gave me like it was nothing. So the whole point I'm trying to say, what's great about him is he wasn't there a lot for me, but he brought me into this existence. You understand? And by him not being in them places, it taught me how to forge my own self and to being a man, and I want to accomplish some things that he didn't accomplish while he was here. And that in itself is something to be grateful for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk out here in life, you understand what I'm saying? And like I told you, people got what they call trauma bonding. You understand what I'm saying? They're bounded to trauma that they refuse to let go of. That's why when you hear me speak on my platform, you hear me always talking about cutting cords, doing certain things. I don't entertain resentments and hate. You understand? I just use them. Them were things that I used, and I watched people doing the way that they were doing it to forge me to be able to see things other people could not see. And then I took that and I retained that information. You understand what I'm saying? So now that certain things, when I walk into certain place, I don't even have to question it. I understand it. You understand? But the whole point is that you got people out here that are bound to trauma, for things people done to them, and they don't want to understand. The only person that you kill is yourself. And I ain't dying with you. You understand what I'm saying? But the whole point is, I said, when you come out in life, you understand, you got to know how to let go of certain things. And when I say let go of certain things, I don't mean, detach completely. You could do me wrong. You understand what I'm saying? And doesn't mean I'm not going to speak to you no more. But I have put up a boundary so high, it's the Eiffel Tower. You can't get in unless I let you in. So certain things I'm just not telling people. Certain things I'm just not doing because I perceive and I know who my enemies are. I know where they're placed at. And most of the time, they're the closest people to you. So when people don't, do it, it shows you who they are. You see what I'm saying? Me, like I said, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out here, and the ones that could not be real fathers. That means that your life is not still over. You take that information, you become a good grandfather with it. See, the devil is a liar, and he'll always try to come in. You understand what I'm saying? His job is to make sure that you don't find out who you are, find out your purpose. Because in the end, people are not going to remember you about your money. They're not going to remember you about your big house, your car. You're going to be remembered for the accomplishments. I mean, the real, authentic accomplishments. They help change lives. And so, the whole point what I want to try to say is they're going to remember you for your authenticity. But when it says, where there's darkness shall be brought to the light, you can hide all you want, because even when you die, the truth is going to come out about who you really was. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's why I try not to hide. I expose myself. And that's the best thing that you do, because when you expose yourself, you take the power from the devil. You understand? It's not my job to come out here and point out what's bad about everybody in the world. My job is to try to become a better me every day. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the type of things I put on my content. I'm just going to put this under my shorts. And we're going to be moving right along. So if nobody told you they love me today, I do. So let these things be written. So let them be done.